Good to meet a prospective Well, you've come to the right place.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested. When I was a young rascal, I broke a man's arm with a single punch. Of course, I had a horseshoe hidden in my glove. I'm waiting. Out with it.
Sabeel Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton. No, that honor is Sabeel Stentor's. A smart man steers clear of Stentor, and keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day. Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I've told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said enough. I make sure Erica keeps breathing. Oh, I think you'll find that magic is rare in Skyrim. Winterhold, though, the college there has it in abundance. Look there if you wish to learn. You are free to leave. No doubt most folk in Skyrim consider the dragons terrifying. I find them wondrous. You are excused. Speak if you must, but mind your tongue. I do not suffer fools gladly. I am done with you. You may go. Working for Erica may be below my stature, but the compensation is acceptable. Mm-hmm. You want something from me? Mm-hmm. Yes? Until next time.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafengar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
Watch your feet. We just clean there.
Well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
I've got what I came for. I better get back to Dragonbridge. I've done my part. Dragonbridge will have extra guards. Falk Firebeard will find a way to take care of the cave. Until next time. Mm-hmm. All right, then.
Please address all questions to the steward, Falk Firebeard. My duty is to keep the Jarl safe, not play nursemaid to you sycophants. Keep your weapon out of your hands, and we'll get along just fine. The Jarl has advised me not to talk about which court attendants I like to punch in the face. More's the pity. Out with it. Out with it.
Get away from me! If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward. Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen. Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torrig. And so he came before my husband and he shouted with that terrible voice, like something out of a legend or a nightmare. When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, he simply ceased to be. That is all I will say, for it grieves me to speak of it. A question I am all too familiar with. One my very thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have? Oh, I thought that matter was handled. I think Falk is taking care of that. It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent. Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon. Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband. Keep the faith. General Tullius will win this war. With the passing of my dear husband Torrig, the weighty position of Jarl has fallen to me. Please direct questions to my steward. May the blessings of the Eight be with you. Ulfric is a fool and a coward who naively believes he can bring about peace through warfare. It's rather sad, really. May the blessings of the Eight be with you. Thanks to Ulfric's rebellion, countless innocent people can't feed or clothe their families. It's unacceptably tragic. May the blessings of the Eight be with you. Oh, did you need something? May the blessings of the Eight be with you. Yes. May the blessings of the Eight be with you.
If I needed something from you, you would know it. Nothing. I'm busy, and I don't like being bothered unless I'm expecting something from you. Oh, don't give me that look. Fine, I suppose I can find some menial task to set your mind on. We have something of a vampire problem. Bodies have been found with blood drained. I know of a den nearby you can wipe out as a precaution. I don't expect you to be capable of even that. I was a member of the court during the reign of Torrig's father. It was Torrig who appointed me to the position. Very. I helped raise him. Oh, I could not have been more proud to see Torrig on the throne. He made a fine king. A fine king. I was a member of the court during the reign of Torrig's father. I like to think I've aged well. I'm certainly wiser than I once was. And I know when one should speak, and when one should hold their tongue. I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day. Because Ulfric needed a symbol. Someone he could defeat that represented the Empire. The White Gold Concordat, the banning of Talos worship. Toryg's father Islot had held Skyrim together for nearly 25 years. When he died, Toryg became that symbol. No, even after Islot died, the Moot voted to make Toryg High King of Skyrim. But Ulfric was at that Moot, continually talking about Skyrim's independence in terms just shy of treason. I don't think Ulfric knew how much Toryg respected him for that. If Ulfric had asked Toryg directly to stand up, to declare independence, Toryg might have done it. Because the Dominion is a sleeping beast that Skyrim cannot slay alone. Because many Nords are part of the Imperial Army even now. Because the food and resources we get from the Empire are important to our people. Because even if we can't openly worship him, Talos the God was once Tiber Septim the man, and this is his empire. And Toryg wasn't ready to let it fall apart. I was, to my shame. Ulfric showed up at the gates of Solitude requesting an audience. We thought he was here to ask Toryg to declare independence. By the time we realized Ulfric was here to challenge Toryg, it was already too late. By Nord custom, once the challenge was issued in court, Toryg had no choice but to accept. Had he not, Ulfric would have had cause to call a new moot and a new vote for High King. Toryg had some martial training, of course, but it mattered little that day. When Ulfric's lips parted, when he unleashed the power of the Thu'um, that shout, that ancient and terrible tongue, ripped Toryg asunder. Not really. Varnius Junius is a fool. I'm sure nothing will come of it. I suppose if you're truly interested, you could talk to Falk. He's the better safe than sorry type. I have no time or patience for a student. Perhaps the College of Winterhold will grant you admission. Vampires are clever hunters. More clever than you, definitely. Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns. Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood. I have so very many ways to deal with people. Very few of them pleasant. Stay guarded. You never know what could be out there. You're trying my patience. Until next time. Surely you have something better to do. It's been a pleasure. Is there something I can do for you? Until next time. Hi there. All right then. Get away from me.
Do you have business with the court? That remains to be seen. By rights, she has a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim. But we must have the support of the other Jarls for that claim to have any meaning. Should they accept her rule, we will have peace. Of course he does. What sort of a question is that? Maybe you've been listening to Erikur. There's been loose talk among some of the Thanes, and I suspect he's the cause of it. You'll pay those rumors no heed if you wish to retain your welcome in this city. She may be young, but Elisif is the Jarl by right. And here in Skyrim, if nothing else, we respect the traditions of our fathers' fathers. You do well to remember that. All right, the rum. Thank you. I developed a taste for it after a fair-weather trip to Hammerfell. Here, this is for you. You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work. The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now, but everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum. Please, feel welcome in the Court of Solitude. I am the Jarl's steward. If you have court business to tend to, you talk to me. Please, feel welcome in the Court of Solitude. The Jarl is not to be disturbed with common affairs at court. You direct those concerns to me. Please, feel welcome in the Court of Solitude. Yes? Please, feel welcome in the Court of Solitude. Please, feel welcome in the Court of Solitude.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Thane Bryling, at your service. I can always find time to share a word with a warrior. Many condemn the Stormcloaks, but I refuse. There is honor in fighting for what you believe. This god-forsaken war is dividing our people and destroying our land. Need something? Need something?
Don't even think about it.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim. I'm a Thane. In the future, you may want to gain that information before talking with someone. Risk of looking like an idiot, and all that. Oh, most certainly. At least when Elisif herself asks. If you're inquiring whether we have concerns about her age and inexperience, let me put it this way. The Thanes have every confidence in General Tullius's leadership. I must return to the court. They simply can't make do without me. Bryling's obsession with honor and tradition is quaint, but politically irrelevant. Good. We've wasted enough time here. I understand what's best for Solitude, and Jarl Elisif knows it. Half of the businesses in town owe me money, and I own most of the rest. I practically run Solitude already. All right, then. Got something to say?
Order of the Jarl. Stop right.
Watch your feet. We just clean there. Got lots of things to take care of. What do you need? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Need something?
You have committed crimes against Skyrim.
Need something?
Oh, hello. Just tidying up. Are you my gallant hero? Have you come to whisk me away to a life of adventure and romance? I made a wish in the town well that a golden knight came to take me to his castle. Oh, does it spoil the wish if I tell? Oh, did you need something? Someday, a gallant hero will ride up and take me away. Someday.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something? Jarls come and Jarls go. But a good cook stays for a lifetime. And I'm a very, very good cook. Everyone knows General Tullius wields the real power in Solitude. Elisif? Yeah, she's a figurehead. A puppet. Folks at court won't admit it. But Sabil Stentor scares us all to death. Something just ain't right about that Sabil. You know, I've never seen her eat a thing. That can't be natural. Most of the time, people just forget I'm even here. That's why I hear so much good gossip. Need something? Need something?
By East. Never should.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
Unless we have to. Who among you can help me? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help? Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos. Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that. Without his guidance, our homeland is falling apart. North wages war against South. The holy flame flickers and dies. We need his return. Oh, but I'm sure he'll repay you when he comes to his senses. His favor is a powerful, powerful thing.
and so very worth any inconveniences. He stays in the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. The doors are locked, and only Falk Firebeard can grant entry. But I hear the maids, Una and Erdi, know how to enter it for cleaning. Surely they can help for such an important matter. He is a great man, but one rarely praised. He rules twin empires that span the length and breadth of our minds. All know him, but few can name him. But he has forbidden me from saying his name. He says it distracts him, and woe to those who draw his ire. But you will know him when you see him. He's the one who made me like this. All right, then. Please, take pity on an old madman. All right, then. Who among you can help me? All right, then. Wait, hear my plea. My master, he is lost between worlds, and I cannot bring him back. Uh-huh. Why does everyone ignore me? Why do you turn your heads? Why will no one help me? Uh-huh. The flame of my master burns low. Without him, we are all lost and forever gray. Please, help us. Until next time. Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass. All right, then. Yes? All right, then. Hmm? Uh-huh.
Hey, wanna play tag? Get away from me!
Yes? Not my finest hour. Rogvir was a fine and honorable man. No, I think he was entirely wrong. Rogvir's execution was justified and necessary. Being honorable might make you a good man, but it doesn't make you right. Be a better world if it did. Not my finest hour. Rogvir was a fine and honorable man. Sometimes you just do what needs to be done. You don't have to hate a man to kill him. Though, admittedly, it helps. Their aim could be steadier, but they're battle-ready. Can any man hope to be ready for a dragon? I can but hone their skills and harden their hearts. The rest is up to the gods. Keep my men in your prayers. They'll need them if they don't shape up. Hmm? Stay strong. The 8 willing will win this war. All right then. All right then.
Here for my next interrogation? I got nothing but time. Leave me be, Imperial. I haven't got anything to say to you. Don't think I don't know what's coming. It's only a matter of time before Atar's blade finds my neck. Need something?
Go bust your passive magic someplace else.
Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
Staying safe, I hope.
Madman.
On many occasions.
My position, Dean of History. Good to meet a perspective. Well, you've come to the right place. Fascinating time to be alive. These days will be remembered long after we're gone. Good to meet a perspective. Well, you've come to the right place. Be careful. You might find more than just King Olaf's. There's some dead man's rest. You love history in the right place. Skyrim is steeped in it. Good to meet a prospective bard. Well, you've come to the right place. You little thief! Well, you've come to the right place. Well, you've come to the right place. Need something? Careful. You might find more than just King Olaf's verse in Dead Man's Rest.